educational perspective, health perspective, and even if they are the help from the UN directly, and then see the variety issues from different perspectives of our communities when we are looking for if the dominant villages, the way they are developing under the UN projects, and then let's see our communities, their villages, how they are impacted positively, their livelihood through the UN objectives. And let's see the comparative differences so that we will know exactly why the dominant villages is so improved than our communities, villages, and where the project is being also everywhere. So you can find exactly where the major challenge is. Let's think that it is possible for us, and we can at least ask the world who can at least sponsor such things and provide to do that. And I'm very sorry about to take your time, and this is something that I would like to suggest. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to thank you for this opportunity. Many times, we gather together as victims of some system. And we cry ourselves and we again go back. Is that what, my observation? First of all, I wanted to, share with you Dalit issue or Roma issue or Kulablo issue is not simply our issue. We must make this as a people issue. That is a must. Unless otherwise, we are going to cry within ourselves. And the system is not going to, listen us. For example, in India, caste is so powerful. Still, Indian government, they did not acknowledge caste as an oppressive system. We cannot open our mouth in the event because there was sitting to voice for the Indian government, they blindly, say there is no any caste oppression. But in the reality, we are the victims of caste. So caste system, that we are dealing is not simply something, untouchable like that. It is deep-rooted. The origin is the Hindu religion which justifies. So most of the Indians are Hindus. How is this going to be? We have to fight it. That is why, when Ambedkar, he said, I born as a Hindu, which made me as an untouchable. I cannot die as a Hindu. He is not able to fight against the system. Rather, he opted to convert into Buddhism, which perpetuates, equality. See, that's what is option. But ours is, it's a fight against the system. For that, we have to reach out the international community, not only the local community, the international community. That's what every now and then I take, all the Americans to India to know, and they are writing at the international level, to know what is this. So let us make this issue as a people issue. Then, we can really, convince the people to, fight for us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for a very few days of deliberation. A few suggestions. One, our own experience today is that our governments are not willing to recognize this. That is one of our experiences. But somewhere, other governments are also not willing to support this. More or less, other governments are refusing to support this. But we see there is a power, global civil society forums and networks. So some suggestions can we get a list of high visible people to a charter to agree to this? Can we get a signature of 100 people saying that we agree to this charter of working on discrimination So make the charter very visible and get at least a few well-known people to sign on to that charter, which we should be, I think, constantly sharing and circulating. That's one thing. A second thing I would think is we really need a small secretariat, and it may be a worthwhile effort to regularly, on a monthly basis, at least write to the parliaments of each of these countries, to a few people in the parliament saying that there is an global forum and this global forum recognizes these issues. The last month we have come across 5 issues and we would like these to be addressed, and these should then reflect issues from all these countries so that we are not talking of only one community. I think we need to get the parliamentarians onto the whole process of recognizing that there is a global forum against this and this should be taken forward. And I think the third thing I would also see is education is very important. We should really look at UNESCO being an ally with us, and there are already forums that work on education for social justice, education against discrimination. I think we should really create a global forum of education for social justice and discrimination, and really use education as one of the means for taking this forward. These are some suggestions. Thank you.
I have 2 points, but I don't want to mention one point because I have jotted down certain principles, about 11 to 12 principles of making out a structure, a global structure. Certain principles have been mentioned, but there are other principles. I don't want to go into all the principles now. I think I can hand it over to the rapporteur or somebody to work on. But the second point I want to make now, it has been a good discussion this time. I would very much wish that before we close this Congress, that we appoint an ad hoc committee comprising members from different continents. Even perhaps those who have been functioning so far can also be made an ad hoc committee, or add also a few more members. And I think it is very important to take the movement forward. We need to have an ad hoc committee with the approval of this Congress. And who would really work out a structure, a tentative structure, and work out strategies, and also initial some action programs with regard to the UN or with regard to the continental level, and also with regard to the national level also. So I would very much wish that before we close the Congress, now or even the next session, we take a collective decision with regard to an operational committee. Thank you very much.
The last one?
We have three.
Just last one.
Namaste. First of all, I'm extremely sorry. I had a presentation this morning and I missed it. Yes, I had another event at the United Nations and it took me 4 hours to come here because of the traffic. But I'm so glad that I could speak. I hope I can speak like 2 minutes. After the international conference in Vancouver, this is the first time that I had the opportunity to meet all these powerful brothers and sisters from around the world who face the same kind of discrimination, suffering, and injustice. And we all are working for the same agenda to fight for the dignity and the freedom ourselves. And let's continue to do this. And this event was very, very important for me. I would like to thank Paul sir, Binaji, Rahulji, Deepakji, and the entire team for bringing us together at this event. And let's work together. And we made a very powerful declaration. and we should focus on this. I live here in New Jersey for many years, since many years, and I would like to ask and request everyone who lives in New Jersey and New York to be united, to work together. We need to make a voice, we need to make a noise at the United Nations. And always, even if we don't have our regular pass to go to United Nations, there are always important meetings and events that you can register and come there and make the noise. They need to hear us. And we are not, especially women, we are not enough, the voice are not enough. So we have to go there. There are NGO member group, CSW, and all kind of events that we need to come and work together. And we have to share the resources among us. Like some people know so much about what is going on in the world, and we need to create the global network that we can work together. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I would like to add on everything that you've been saying. Just to think, when one has toothache, goes to the dentist, right? So for discrimination, for or every kind of problem that we all are facing, we have doctors for it. These are called the social scientists. And I think that this work needs to have professionals like Sumali was saying, the experts need to be involved into the actions. And about the goals that one is less than the other, we need philosophers. So also to have people who get involved on this side. And people who need to transmit the message. We need artists. We need artists to transmit positive messages for everyone to know, to keep their positive attitude toward each other. So this was only thing I wanted to ask. Thank you.
I would like to add something. In our country, or I think we have a gender-based national and international network or regional network. Only upper caste domination, but we have no network on caste, work and decent casteism and gypsyism and contemporary form of slavery. We have a mainstreams women's network a long time. And I add to something, a long time mainstream gender issues, national and international issues, seminar, discussion, only one upper caste. But this time, we need to make this type, another type of network, like slavery, casteism, and this type of women's network we need to make. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I will give you a floor after her. Okay? Je vous donnerai la parole tout à l'heure.
Thank you, madam. I think that a lot has been said about how we're going and how we're going to take this forward and the way forward. I think that while we're sitting here, there is a lot of investment. I think the MP from Somalia has spoken a little bit about the funds, the investment that is coming into each of these countries. Conflict countries like Somalia, where the investment is going, where the money is actually going. So can we have some strategies, different strategies on national, regional and international, on how do we ensure that the money that is coming in or the investment that is coming in actually goes for some of these communities? I think that's a very key and critical thing. Even if you talk about the SDGs as one vehicle of development, then can we ensure that the funds that are coming in for SDGs, a lot of international agencies are pumping in a lot of money into different countries for implementation of policies. But none of that the DWD communities figure, whether it's the Dalits in India or the Roma in the Europe or other communities in Africa. So can we think of at least one or two small strategies and steps that we can take, because financing for development is a big discussion and dialogue and deliberation that is going on. We are nowhere in the picture. At least SDGs, we are trying to intervene. But for financing, we are not there, and that's where the real power is. So can we think of some strategies for that? Thank you.
Thank you. On va pour Flo. Vous avez la parole. Ici. Jasmine.
Merci. Je prends la parole pour un peu paraphraser tout ce qui a été dit, mais aussi de parler un peu de G5 Sahel, où je suis venu.
I'm just wanting to make a comment about what already has been said and also to talk about the Sahel from where I come.
L'Afrique, de manière générale, ou alors le G5 Sahel, est un continent extrêmement vulnérable.
The Sahel, Africa in general, and specifically the Sahel, is a very vulnerable region.
Vous savez que c'est dans le G5 Sahel qu'il y a des questions liées au terrorisme, mais aussi l'esclavage est extrêmement développé. Et il va falloir qu'il y ait des actions pareilles pour essayer de voir ensemble sur le plan continental, régional et mondial, qu'est-ce qu'il y a lieu de faire.
We know very well that in Africa, in that part of Africa, terrorism is very advanced, and of course slavery as well in all its forms. And we have to think together what to do in terms of the national, regional, and global strategies.
Moi, personnellement, je viens du Tchad, qui est un pays de l'Afrique, au cœur de l'Afrique, mais c'est un pays qui est différent des autres.
I come from Chad, which is a country in the heart of Africa, but at the same time, it's quite different from all the other countries.
Je voudrais parler de l'éducation qui est reléguée au second rang. Les terres des pauvres paysans leur sont arrachées et les champs cultivés sont détruits par les bœufs des éleveurs qui sont aussi des esclavagistes, et au moins des cas on tire dessus, on tue. En 2 mois, nous avons enregistré plus de 200 cas de morts en mois d'août.
It's important to note that education is very discriminated, divided, and also in the south. In the south, the fields are tilled and animal husbandry is taken care of by people who are themselves slave drivers, slave lords.
J'avais dit que au sud du Tchad, les enfants sont vendus au marché comme des marchandises. Allez-y comprendre, au XXIe siècle, on vend des personnes humaines sur les marchés.
The children in the south are sold on the markets like goods. In the 21st century, this is happening right now. The children are being sold.
Nous avons vraiment besoin de cadres pareils pour nous permettre de partager ce qui se passe chez nous avec le monde. Et maintenant, je me demande, qu'est-ce qu'il y a lieu de faire? Quand chaque membre doit repartir dans son pays, qu'est-ce que nous devons faire pour faire avancer les ressources?
What I'm trying to say is this type of platform offers us the opportunity to make our voices heard and let this story be known for all the others. And what can we do in order for after this event so that we can each go back to our countries, and what can we do so that the networks continue to be working together?
À ma connaissance, le travail que nous venons de faire en groupe, c'est en quelque sorte un plan d'action Et le plan d'action a sa durée de vie. Et donc, jusqu'à quand nous devons nous asseoir pour l'évaluer et développer d'autres stratégies à venir.
The plan of action is a very good thing, but it has a limited lifetime. And when we get together and make a plan of action, until when are we going to get together and make plans of action? Because they have a sell-by date, and a time comes when it's no longer valid.
Merci beaucoup.
Et pour finir, je trouve que dans toutes les présentations, nous n'avons pas parlé de la sécurisation des militants anti-esclavagistes. Alors c'est une question extrêmement importante. Je vous remercie.
Issue that we did not talk about, can I translate? Sorry, excuse me. And one other issue that we did not talk about in all the presentations is how to keep the militants, anti-slavery militants, secure and safe. How to guarantee the safety of anti-slavery militants. Thank you very much.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Okay.
This is part of the strategy we are looking at. I just want to bring into the notice of the ad hoc committee of office going to be formed, and keep an eye on the country strategies now. For example, I wanted to bring the status of India. The European countries, for example, the Netherlands and Germany, the ambassador who visiting the RSS right-wing camp and appreciating. So what we are looking at to build solidarity in the European countries where we have a kind of permanent solidarity, where now those countries join the hands with the right-wing group who's slaughtering the Dalit and minorities. So we keep an eye on that to bring some kind of damage control, how we can take forward and have negotiation with those kind of countries, ambassadors, and build our solidarity much more stronger. That's what my concern, I wanted to bring it to our notice to keep when we have all these times.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I think now we are just finishing our panel. Keep in mind what we need also to bring Japanese issue on this table. They are not here, but it's the same issue for the international, coalition. What I wanted to say is we have so many ideas around this table. Concrete proposals. Like, for example, having this network, national and international. And we need to write, as he proposed, a chapter about this network, to define our strategies, and of course, to see on the action plan what are the goals or objectives we are looking for, on different terms. The short term, what are we doing now? I propose, for example, after that, to write a letter to the Secretary General of UN to say what is important to do something and to support the work we are doing. On the mid-term and the long term, I think that this network must be very important, and of course, all of our participants on the panel say something very interesting. For example, the role of the communities in Africa, communities in UK, communities in India, and these communities, how to work inside the communities on the global issue and the issue, specific issue. I think this, and we need this roadmap after that, and of course, we need to be very strong to bring this debate on the international level. And on the committee, having informal committee now to think about all these things, but the role played by parliamentarians is a very, very specific and very, very important role. Because our government all the time are not ready to bring this issue. Because it is an issue which is supposed to make a revolution in our different countries. And we are not ready for this kind of revolution, except if we put on pressure this issue on them. We need to have pressure, and how to need to have a pressure, I think the parliamentarian give us some step we can do. His role is just to work when he go back at home on the community, share the information, organize the community, and bring the debate. And I think it is perhaps time to say that the link between civil society and politics, and specifically politics who represent people on the General Assembly, is a very important issue if we need to go far. I think that we have enough to do. And it is now time for this informal community to do informal committee, to do the work and to see how, for example, to fight against the difficulties, to identify the issue. And of course it is, as we said yesterday, all of us said yesterday, the day before, this issue is the issue to fight humiliation, to give dignity to the people. And for that, I think we need to mobilize the grassroots level. We need to use all the steps we can use, like schools, like communities, organizations. But I wanted to say we need to pay attention on what is going on in Africa. On what is going on in Africa, in Mauritania, but specifically in Chad, because in Chad it is a problem of security also. Security for the activists, but security for the people. And I never imagined, except in what is happening in Libya, but now we have markets where we can find and buy children. It is a problem. It is a problem. And we need, for example, to bring on the table of the Secretary General of UN all this issue. And I think that our meeting is a very important meeting, very good meeting, but now it is just to work to shape and change the situation. Thank you.